Hi, I'm Sarang. I'm the founder of Social, which is a social network for students and entrepreneurs. But I'm definitely not here to talk about that. If you're watching this video, I'm safely assuming that you're from a tier 2 or a tier 3 college and maybe you don't have great placement support in your college. You can think of me as your college senior or a friend or even a big brother, but please watch this video until the end. Before I start this video, I'll give you a few statistics. Infosys used to hire more than 10,000 freshers every year, but they unfortunately did not do that in 2024. Alphabet, which is the parent company of Google, laid off 10,000 of its poor performing employees. Just think about that. Google, Alphabet is laying off. But still, there were a lot of people who got hired. And the only difference between people who got hired and the people who did not is skill. Now you have to understand this. Nobody will hire you if you are not skilled. Companies are literally hiring AI agents to get their jobs done instead of hiring people. So think where technology is heading and what will be your position if you are not skilled. But anyway, I want to introduce you to a term called proof of work. See, proof of work is anything that supports your skill set. If you're a web developer, the websites that you have built is your proof of work. If you're an app developer, the apps that you have built is your proof of work, and so on. But building proof of work is important. I'll tell you why it's important. Building proof of work is very important if you need a job as a fresher. See, in this time, day, and age, nobody gives a shit about your college degrees anymore. It's all about the skills that you have. So if you want to get a job as a fresher, you need to work on personal projects, which are again your proof of work. And I've seen so many students showcasing a simple calculator app or an e-commerce clone as their projects. But guys, please keep this in mind. These are very mediocre projects and nobody, literally nobody will be impressed with these kind of projects. So the first thing that you have to do if you want to get a job as a fresher is to work on complex and dynamic projects or proof of work. For example, if you're a web developer, try looking for full stack projects which can solve real world problems. Try to make the UI more attractive, maybe add some crazy animations into it. You can literally ask ChatGPT to give you a full list of full stack projects and it will give you all those ideas and you can build it from scratch. When you build complex projects, your skill level goes up and automatically recruiters would want to speak with you. So if you don't have the relevant skills that the industry needs and you are crying about not getting a job, it is completely your mistake. It is not the college's mistake, it is not your parents' mistake, but it is your mistake. And please keep this in mind, you should never rely on your college for placements. Companies will hire from your college this year, maybe next year, but what about the next year? You really know what will happen, even the companies don't know, right? So try building complex and dynamic projects, and your projects should not be just good. Your project have to be great. So think in that level. And without great projects, you will never get a great job. And if you're not skilled, you will never even get the right job. So some of you might have gotten offended with this video, probably, but that's the harsh truth. And please build proof of work. Please work on projects. Please keep in mind, nobody will hire you if you don't have the right project experience. You can have all the fun you want to have in college, but please don't neglect upskilling yourself and don't blame the college for not getting the job. It's high time you realize that the world is harsh and you need to be ready to face the world with some leverage, some exposure, some experience. Anyway, I'll talk about a four-step plan to upskill from scratch in my next video. But for now, if you need help with anything, it can be upskilling, starting up, anything, please reach out to me on my email, which is pinned on the description. And if you like what I spoke about, do consider subscribing.